at the start of the West Wendover Wolverines playing Hawthorne. The tip ball goes up with Dustin Dobbs, controlled by Hawthorne. We've got Manuel, Chaz Brown, Dustin Dobbs, Ernesto, and Cade Brown in for the Wolverines. Tipped off, still controlled by Hawthorne. .24 takes a long three-pointer and puts it right down off the top of the key, giving them the first score of 3-0 with not even a minute gone in the first quarter. A long shot by Manuel, who answers with another three. Nice shot by the senior Manuel, number 33, to hit it at the top of the key. Ties the score. We got deep penetration in, handed off to number 30, who does a quick little foul shot, bounces high. Defensive rebound by Manuel, brought down by Cade Brown. Deep in the corner to Dustin Dobbs. Ernesto is fouled immediately by number 20. Nice interior pass to Ernesto. Ernesto's fouled over the back by number 20, who's styling an interesting haircut. We got Ernesto at the very top. Oh, deep pass into Dobbs, just off his fingertips. Nice penetration by the Wolverines early on. We've still got the score tied 3-3 with 6:49 left in the first quarter. Another three-pointer attempt by the Serpents. And tapped away, an offensive board by number 20 who's off. Another offensive board. And he's fouled from behind by number 33, Manuel. Oh, actually it was a foul on Ernesto. He was in the front. Not a good call by the referee. Ernesto had position. Number 20 will get 2 shots at the free line. Oh, and the first one's good. Gives the Hawthorne Serpents a 1-point lead. Second shot's off its mark and tapped out of bounds by the Wolverine. Nope, tapped out of bounds by the Serpents. West Wendover ball. Chaz Brown takes one just inside the three-point line and puts it up. That's only for 2. And we have got a quick timeout by Hawthorne. Nope, keep it running. Yeah. Hawthorne here takes the first timeout. The referee's saying just a 20-second. He's probably concerned about the open outside shooting of the Serpents. We've got a score of 5-4. Chaz was just had his toes on the line on that one. Last night the Wolverines played the Battle Mountain Longhorns and did a sound victory on them with about a 28-point victory on their other league game this week. They're still in second place in the league, or tied with Lovelock for second place, and still have to play Incline and Lovelock, so plenty of play still left in the season. Screened on Cade, a deep shot here, and it's way off the mark, and it dribbles off and recovered by Hawthorne, who passes it quickly outside. Hawthorne crosses over and pops just outside the line, and defensive rebound by Chaz Brown. Cade holds it up at the top. Deep corner pass to Dustin Dobbs, who's looking into Ernesto. It's tapped away. Ernesto takes a long shot. Oh, and I haven't seen a shot by Ernesto that far out this season. Nice shot. Even though he's on your team, he's still... Another shot by Ernesto, looking good. Wolverines aren't letting any penetration coming in the center at all. We got 20 get down and takes it in the center, pumps up a little 4-footer, and defensive rebound by Ernesto. Dobbs in the open court, passes over to Cade. Stutter steps around. Back into Ernesto. Dobbs thinks about the three, but smartly passes it back over. Deep into Ernesto, uses his body and hands it off to Chaz Brown, who just comes off the front of the rim. Controlled by the Serpents. Pops up for a 15-footer, and it's off. But they get their own offensive rebound. 12 back in for now a 9-footer, and it's off. But they retain the ball. Got it coming over to number 14. Stutter steps over, gets by everyone. Oh, deep down. Penetration to the small guy who dribbles one step up and misses again. And Hawthorne misses again. Wow. We have got all kinds of misses, but Dustin Dobbs in the open court, left hand and up. Nice layup by the senior Dustin Dobbs, increasing the Wolverine lead by 5. 3:57 left in the first quarter. Wolverines showing some defensive energy on these set of plays. Closing up most of the lanes. Oh, and stolen by Chaz Brown, number 42. Streaks down, but his pockets picked by number 30. The Serpents, who brings it down the other direction, pulls up for the quick shot. And finally they get one to go down. Wolverine leads still at 3, 9-6. And Nesto uses his body, comes in, does a spin move. And what have we got called here? 2-0 with the hold. Nice spin move by Ernesto. We've got a couple substitutes coming in. We've got Casey Crawford coming in for Ernesto and Wesley Mitchell coming in for Manuel. Cade Brown will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Casey Crawford right in and puts it up. Nice shot by the big fellow. Score is now 11-6. Still a 5-point lead for the Wolverines. 14 penetrates deep, throws up a strange shot, and Casey Crawford with a defensive rebound. Wesley Mitchell will bring the ball up for the Wolverines. Oh, stands up at about a 16-footer for Wesley Mitchell. The Wolverines are pretty much hitting everything they're putting up there tonight. 13-6, their biggest lead of the game. We got an illegal screen on number 14. You gotta be set. You can't come up and place that screen while you're moving. Got a substitution for the Serpents.
Come on, step in.
We've got just over 2 minutes in this first quarter to play. Goes over to Dustin Dobbs. We got screens everywhere. Being very selective right now. Up, oh, and Casey just missed that behind him, but Wesley Mitchell off the hands of a Serpent. Long bounce pass over to 24. And he thinks about the 3, and it's off. Fight for the board. Oh, and Casey Crawford moved over a little bit, and it's a quick foul on number 20. That's only the Wolverines' second team foul. Number 20 hits the first of 2. Cutting the lead back down to 6. Second shot rings in and out, and off of number 44. We now sit the 2-minute mark. Wolverines bring the ball down. Oh, Cade Brown throws up a nice 3-pointer just off base a little bit. Fumbled around, and Serpents control the ball. Over to 44, who pops up for a 3, and it's way off. Ran down by Cade Brown for the defensive rebound. Long bounce pass over to Dustin Dobbs. Almost completed the pass. Nice look by Cade Brown. Wolverines have been moving the ball around really well at this point in the game. Defense is looking really tight as well. Long shot by number 44. Makes the score 13-9. Wolverines up. Oh. Serpentines are intensifying their defense just a little bit on the Wolverines. Tightening it up some. Cade with some fancy dribbling there. His Trevor tries to go in but misses the left-handed shot. Controlled by the Serpents. We got a quick foul by Casey Crawford trying to come across the top of him. And Nesto will have to come back in because that's a quick 2 fouls by Casey. We got the score still 13-9 as Ernesto comes out on the floor. Casey will come down for a break. See how this out of bounds plays go. This is an interesting one. Oh, penetration to 42, comes up and dips it off and misses. Well, this Hawthorne team has not been able to hit anything, but they've been rebounding their own. 24 goes with a long 3, bounces way up. Offensive board by them again, and controlled by Hawthorne again. As they bring it back up to set out their plays. One second to go, and that one is good, and they count it. As we got that ends our first quarter at 13-12. They brought it back up to 1 point. Score is 13-12. We've got a start of the second quarter coming up here. This Hawthorne team. We've got the Hawthorne team coming all the way from over by Carson City pretty much. Kind of just down from them about 50-60 miles. It's a long trip for them. But Wendover had to go down there, and they were able to beat the Hawthorne team in Hawthorne. Their big guy did cause them problems down there, putting some of their guys like Ernesto and Casey into foul trouble. The Wolverines look like they're showing some pretty good enthusiasm. Even though they've played 2 games this week. They played Nevada Youth Training Center on Tuesday, and then last night they played Battle Mountain, both league victories for the Wolverines. And Dustin has scored over 20 points in both games this week. He scored 33 against NY. Starting this second quarter, we've got Ernesto, Wesley, Chaz, Cade, and Dustin. And here we go. As I mentioned before, it's 13-12. The Wolverines did have as much as a 7-point lead, but it's back down to 1. Okay, Brown almost loses the handle and gets it, and it's jumped around on, and they get it. Who actually should have been called for traveling, and he puts it up. And it could have been a goaltending call too if he hits the rim. Tough play. That should have been traveling on the Serpents. He can't get back up with the ball, but he was able to. Ernesto comes in, spins in, looks around for Chaz. Hawthorne just hit the lead, and Cade, who got fouled on the arm. A nice offensive rebound by Wesley Mitchell, and Cade comes through and hops it up and puts one in. Nice way to cut his defenders by Cade Brown, and he puts one in for 2, and they take the lead over. Refs are letting him play a little bit more physical here. 42 comes up, squares up with the ball, and defensive rebound by Chaz. It comes off of his foot as they both dive for the ball, and they call it a jump ball. comes back to the Serpents. We got a couple substitutions coming in. We've got Chaz Brown out and Wesley Mitchell. In for them is Manuel and Ryan Tangaro. Nice defensive pressure by Dustin Dobbs. 24, who likes that spot, shoots another three. And they take the lead by 2 points. 15-17, Hawthorne. In deep to Ernesto, who comes under. Puts it up, nice offensive board by Manuel, but it doesn't drop for him. Serpents brings down ball down fast, penetration, and a floater. Number 12 with a floater in the interior. Now their lead is up by 4. First, their biggest lead of the game. We still got 6:12 left in the second quarter. Dobbs deep in the corner. Manuel takes him, goes up and under, almost completes the play. Nice looking shot by Manuel, but just didn't pull itself over the rim. We'll get it out of bounds. Dustin Dobbs with a long three. Nice shot by Dustin Dobbs. Good foot behind the three-point line. Brings the Wolverines back within 1. 18-19, Hawthorne. 44, oh, he's fouled a little bit. Wow. I'm very pro Wolverine, but no call on the shooter on that one. Wolverine basketball. It's 14 fouls for Hawthorne, 3 for the Wolverines. Deep interior pass to Dustin Dobbs, who does a reverse layup. 3 black guys on him, and he still puts it up on a reverse. Nice play by Dustin Dobbs. He's keeping him in the game right now, 20-19. Penetration by number 12, who does a double pump. Nice touch by the little guy. 20-21. Dobbs feeling some confidence now. Ernesto calling for it down low. Oh, and it's just off his fingertips and back in the hands of the Serpents. We've got a quick foul by, I believe, Dustin Dobbs. Oh, 2-2. 2-0. Got a couple subs coming in for the Wolverines. We've got Luis Perez for his first time and Jake Palafox, his first time in the game. Wolverines are still down by 1. 20-21. Deep into the big guy. Comes up and under and misses it. But another defensive board by number 42. That gives them a 3-point lead. Wolverines got to get some bodies on the black and keep them out of that middle. Getting killed on the offensive boards. In deep to Ernesto, spin moves it up, and it's off. Jake Palafox tries to get it, but we got it off of his hands and out of bounds. Black will, oh no, White will inbound the ball. No, Black will inbound it. Jake was just trying to get one. No, White does get it. Good job, Wolverines. Deep into Jake, stutter steps over, and the ref gets him for traveling. We still got 4:22 left in this quarter. Wolverines did have a lead by as much as 7, but now they're down by 3. Oh, nice play by the Serpents. Caught the Wolverines with their heads turned and penetrated down low for the easy layup. 20-25. Back into Ernesto, who buys his guy up. Oh, and he's picked off by number 12. And Jake almost gets it, and we've got it going over, and they recover the ball. Serpents are more of a spread offense right now. Oh, he pops it up, and that one's off. Good defensive board by Ernesto, and we got fast-paced ball going down. Dobbs splits his defenders and just rolls it into the basket. Nice elevation by Dustin Dobbs. Like I said before, he's keeping them in the game. 22-25. Wolverines need a defensive stop on this play. Number 12 comes in, buys himself up. It's off-white, and another defensive board. That's 2-3, his first foul, Luis Perez. We've got some substitutions coming in for the Wolverines. He'll get 2 shots at the charity stripe. That's the Wolverines' 15 foul. 2 more till 1-1. 3:11 left in the quarter, so they may make it. 42 hits basically a brick off the back of the rim. We've got Wesley Mitchell, Cade Brown, Casey Crawford all back in for Jake Palafox, Luis Perez, and Ernesto. Forty-two hits the front of that one, and defensive rebound by Manuel. Fast pass down to Cade Brown. Smartly dribbles it back out and had Dustin Dobbs just wanting the ball underneath. Pretty well jumping up and down. They just missed him just a little bit. Easy to see him open up here. It's harder to see him down there. We've got the Hawthorne coach calling a quick timeout because he wants to make some adjustments to these guys out there. We got 3:02 left in the game. With a score of 22-25. We're still down by 3. Coach Larson has to be telling his guys to try to board a little bit better, watch their passes. Hawthorne coach is pretty intense over there, telling his guys where to move. These two teams are going at each other. They're both pretty good teams. I think Hawthorne is possibly in 3rd place. We got full court pressure by the Wolverines. We get down underneath the basket. We can't let him sit out. Number 12 penetrates in. Oh, and he's hacked by number 32 from behind. Hawthorne's made a lot of trips to the line tonight. With most of these have been shooting fouls. That's only their 16th foul, but like every one of them has been a shooting foul. So number 12 will get 2 attempts off that foul by Wesley Mitchell. First one's really short. We got Chaz Brown coming in from Manuel, giving him a break. We got Chaz Brown at the lower block, Casey Crawford right across from him, Dustin Dobbs, Wesley Mitchell, and Cade Brown. That one's good, and that extends their lead to 26-22, 4 points. Another ball movement with Cade trying to get open. Oh, nice lane. Nice lane by Cade Brown. It's just a little bit off, and we got a quick foul by Dustin Dobbs. Crowd doesn't like that call at all. Felt that Dobbs was just going for the ball. We'll march down now for 1-1. That's the 17th foul on the Wolverines.
Come on, Riley!
The crowd's yelling pretty heavily. 22-26 is the score. Oh, That one's off. An offensive board. Defensive board by Chaz Brown. 22-26. Still a 4-point ball game. Cade pulls up for about an 18-footer and gets it as he falls back. Extends the score 24-26. 2-point ball game now. 2 minutes left in the game in the second quarter. That one's far off. Chaz Brown with another defensive rebound. This has been a wild first half with the lead being tied several times. Casey Crawford pulls the ball away. Nice steal by Casey Crawford. Dustin Dobbs takes it over to Wesley. Deep down to Dustin, can elevate with another reverse layup, and good. Dobbs, the master of the reverse lately. Nice right side reverse layup for the points. Ties the score up.
Come on, Marty!
We got Ernesto back in for Casey Crawford. Good effort by Casey Crawford on a steal and a couple rebounds. Dobbs can give us the lead, which he does. 27-26 for the Wolverines. Minute 29 left in the half. Oh, and he hits a three, and they take back over the lead. 29-27, minute 12 left. This has been back and forth all quarter long. Cade Brown's held. Oh no, we've got a moving screen on our half now, on number 50. We're shooting one and one. This will be a 1-and-1 attempt.
Come on, Serpent!
We got 55 seconds left. We have to bring Ernesto out really quick because of the fouls. 27-29. 55 seconds left in this game. Our big guys are starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. Ernesto, I think, has 2 or 3, and Casey has 2. That one's off and over the back by number 30, but still not a 1-and-1 shot situation. Wolverines will get the ball out of bounds, though. Hawthorne coach isn't really happy with that play. Manuel brings it into Cade Brown. Cade Brown spin moves, puts it up, and it's just off the front with a nice rebound by Manuel. Tipped off and run down by Chaz Brown. Finally, the Wolverines are doing some nice defense and hitting the offensive boards. Cade Brown with a long three-pointer, and downs are down. Gave him some room, and he made him pay. 30-29 now with the Wolverines on top. 18 seconds left in the game. 14. We're down to 10 seconds with 24 with a long three, and it goes down. These guys are all hitting everything. 4 seconds left. Cade Brown has one last attempt and throws it up. That is foul, but they don't call anything. 33-29. These refs are missing everything. Terrible miss by the referees on Cade Brown getting fouled at the end, and the crowd shows their disapproval. We'll start up for the second half right after this. Here we are at the start of the second half for the West Wendover Wolverines versus Hawthorne Serpents. We've got a 2-point lead by Hawthorne on their sharpshooting, and we got Dustin Dobbs comes in and gets everybody off base. Nice tip-in by Ernesto on the offensive rebound. Ties up the game right at the start of the second half, I mean. Deep in the corner, number 12 was set up for the three, but breaks it, gets his own rebound, comes back in, pumps up another one, and rebounded by number 20, who's stuffed by Ernesto the first time, but recovers and gets the 2 points. Now they have the lead. Oh, and Dobbs answers, brings it back up, but immediately fouled by number 30. Dobbs will get 2 shots for that attempt. On the first half, we had Dobbs had 12 points, which that gives him 13 points already in the game. And Brown had 7 for the Wolverines. Number 24 for the Serpents hit 4 3-pointers and had 14 points for the first half. Nice recovery by Ernesto, long pass to Dobbs, who puts it in for his 16th point of the game, which gives the Wolverines their lead, 36-34. Offensive board by Hawthorne as number 20 comes up and got called for traveling. Pulled his pivot foot just a little bit there. Wolverine basketball. Nesta looks deep down for Chaz. Back to his brother on the 3-point line. Just off a little bit and recovered by the Serpents. They bring it down fast. 12 thinks about it. 24 pops at the 3-point line again. And it's off. Oh, and gets the offensive board, puts it up again, and 20's tipping it up. Comes underneath and stuffed by Ernesto again. His second block down low. 42 throws up an ugly shot. Ernesto tips it over to Manuel. Gets him back under to Dobbs. Oh, dribbles it off, but still recovers enough to get the points. That gives Dustin Dobbs 18 points for the game. 38-34. Wolverines back up by 4. 12 does a strange little shot on the inside, but it goes down. Cade Brown fakes it in. Ernesto brings it inside deep. Nice assist by Cade Brown to the big fella Ernesto for those. Extends the Wolverine lead by 4. Still got 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Deep down into number 20, goes off of a Wolverine hand. It should be black ball. Deep into number 20. Ooh, it's nothing but air on that one. Defensive rebound, Cade Brown. Dustin Dobbs is open on the down, but they pass up the pass. Oh, it's off of Cade's hands and recovered by the Serpents. Offensive rebound by number 20, puts it back in, and it comes back out. He can't get anything going there. Cade Brown does a spin move, puts it up, and in. Nice spin move by Cade Brown. Gets it off the left-handed glass and gets another 2, which extends their lead by 6. We got a blocking foul on 2-0.
Hey, are you paying him for this?
Am I paying him?
Oh, yeah, $50.
Hawthorne camera person asking if we're paying our cameraman, who's doing it out of the goodness of his own heart. Dustin Dobbs saves it back in the hands of a Serpent. Comes out 24 with a long 3-pointer. And defensive rebound Manuel. Oh, and it's picked off by number 24. Couple costly turnovers for the Wolverines. Oh, and they turn it back over. Long pass to Cade Brown, who passes it back to Hawthorne. We've just got mad basketball both directions. Hawthorne coach has to call a timeout to settle down the game. That had to have been 5 turnovers on both sides that play series. Amazing. Hawthorne coach smartly slows it down to get his team back in the sync. We've got the Wolverines with their biggest lead of this quarter of 6. 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go in this third quarter. Neither team passed the ball exceptionally well in the last couple minutes. See what happens when they come out of their timeout. What adjustments each coach makes.
Why should I pay him?
Because he's sitting there getting his morals and got certain he needs some money.
Really? How much they pay you? How much they pay you? You. There you go. See, it's just a painless job.
Hey, that's not true. Work ethic.
Oh, work ethic.
We come out of this timeout.
Throws that arrow. Actually, you can pay me while you're at it.
We've got Dustin Dawes, Manuel, Cade Brown, Ernesto, and Chaz Brown in for the Wolverines. Serpents get the ball out. Poor team pulls up at the foul shot line and dips one down in. 38-42. Hawthorne cuts their lead, Wolverine lead down to 4. Manuel pulled his pivot for a little bit and traveled. More costly turnovers for the Wolverines. We've got traveling called the other direction now. Both teams turn the ball over on a regular basis now. We've got Luis Perez in for Manuel.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, Dustin Dobbs clapping for the ball, but they miss him on that one. Cade pops out the 3, does a jump shot, and it's off. And off the hands of Black. Long 3-pointers by Cade Brown. He's usually pretty effective on that range. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Deep into Ernesto, comes up and under, and is fouled. Nice move by Ernesto to get number 20 with his third foul. We got 42-38 still with Ernesto at the line. Can increase the Wolverines' lead to 6 if he hits both these. First attempt is good. Second attempt is good as well. Wolverine lead is back up to 6, their biggest of this quarter. Defensive rebound by Chaz Brown, fights it down, puts it in the hands of Dustin Dobbs. Quickly pulls it back to the top. Oh, nice lane there. Back in deep to Ernesto, pops it up and in. Kisses off the glass off the left side, scores those 2 and gives them an 8-point lead. Their biggest of the game. stolen by Dustin Dobbs. Out of position, but gets back in the game. Takes it down deep, turns around, and that one's good. Nice little move by number 40 on the interior. Cuts the lead to 6. Minute 14 left in the third quarter. Dobbs drives the lane, does a reverse, and puts it down. They just can't stop Dobbs on the court. That gives him his 20th point of the game. A minute 4 left. Still a whole quarter to play. Dobbs on a nice reverse layup. We get a chance for a 3-point play on this one. And that one's good for his 21st point of the game. Oh, and Hawthorne misses the interior. K. Brown leads the ball down. Tries a spin move. Lewis Perez fights for the ball, and it's a jump ball. Cade waited a little bit too long to dump it off to Dustin Dobbs, and the Serpentines recover. We've got 38 seconds left in this quarter, with the Wolverine lead up by 9. 22 does a quick little spin move and puts it down, and he's fouled. Poor defensive stance by the Wolverines. Still got 31 seconds left on the clock. His first attempt is good, and that makes it 43-49. 6-point lead. Oh, and Dobbs is left open at the top. Doesn't take it. Goes over to Dustin Dobbs. 16 seconds left on the clock. Oh, he tries to take it deep into Ernesto, just off his fingertips and into the hands of a Serpent. Their coach is telling him he's got to get down and take a good shot. 14 takes a long three-pointer and banks it in. Can't believe he banked a three-pointer, and Cade throws a long one out, and it's just off the mark. We got after that quarter of play. The Serpentines come back at the end to close the gap to 3. Wolverines were up by as much as 9. And these Serpents won't roll over for them. They keep playing some quality ball at the end of the game. If the Wolverines want to win this one, they're going to have to distance themselves a little bit from them and get a better surge here and close them out. This team can really come back at the end of each quarter. We've only got 2 team fouls on the Wolverines and 3 on the visitors, so we're a long ways from the 1-on-1 situation. Coach Larson explained that we need to take care of the ball and not go back and forth so much. Set for the Wolverines, we've got Dustin Dobbs, Lewis Perez, Cade Brown, number 20, and Ernesto, number 50, the big boy in the center, and Chaz Brown down the other block. Wolverines get the ball at half court. Cade Brown pulls up for a long 3, and it's off, and defensive board by the Serpents. They take it down deep to number 40, pops it back out to 24. Back in. Who takes it up? And we've got it off of White. It's going to be black ball underneath their own basket. Long pass. Oh, and it comes off of Black's fingertips. White ball. Costly turnover for the Serpents. Chaz Brown takes his guy and puts it up. Oh, and it's just off the front. Defensive board by Dustin Dobbs. Offensive. Oh, and they control it now. We've got 23 coming underneath. We had Dobbs going up. Felt he was fouled going up. Still a 3-point ball game, 49-46. 14 penetrates in. Oh, and it almost goes in for him. Nesta with the defensive board. Long pass down to Chaz. Up to Dustin. Passes it back to Chaz. Takes a long three-pointer, and that one's good. That extends the lead to 6 for the Wolverines. 44 recovers it, and he answers with a 3. Moves it back to the 3-point ball game.
Hey, defense, let's go, defense!
Cade gets it and it's fouled. One side's calling walk, one side's calling foul. No, Hawthorne gets that offensive tip. It's 52-51, 1-point ball game with 5:55 left in the fourth quarter. Wolverines need to come back and answer and get some defensive stops. Dustin Dobbs open the 3-point line, misses that one. It's controlled by Hawthorne, and the crowd's yelling for offensive fouls. It's off of Dobbs' foot and out of bounds. And a couple substitutes coming in for the Wolverines. Larson decides to call a quick timeout. Needs to settle the team down a little bit. Wendover crowd's yelling pretty heavily over there. I don't know. We got 5:37 left in this game. Only a 1-point game with 52-51. Wolverines just holding on to a slim 1-point lead. One of the problems we have here is this Hawthorne team always comes on about the last 2 minutes. So the Wolverines need to get something going here and distance themselves at this point and get back up to a 9-point lead they were enjoying at the start of this quarter. This could come down to be a real nail biter. Dustin Dobbs having an outstanding night with 21 points. Cade's not too far behind him with about 11. We got Dobbs, Jake, Ernesto, Chaz, and Manuel for West Wendover. Jake Palafox with a steal, backward to Manuel. Oh, goes up for the shot and it's knocked out of bounds. Nice defense by the Hawthorne number 12. Got a quick substitution. Nesto uncontested underneath. Nice play by the Wolverines to spot and open a Nesto for an easy 2. They're calling white ball off the hands of the Serpent.
Defense, Serpent, defense! Defense, Serpent! Go deep! Go deep!
And Dobbs almost splits his defenders. Decides to pass it back in. We got a push on number 14 underneath. That's their 14th foul. The Wolverines will take it out from underneath their basket. We got a quick substitution in for 44. Again into Ernesto, who's fouled by number 20. That play's working really well for the Wolverines. Number 20 has to be almost in foul trouble. That's either his third or fourth. That's only 5 team fouls on them. Oh, Ernesto, who usually hits very well from the foul line, misses his first attempt. Second one's good. Extending the lead by 4, 55-41. Wolverines putting on a full court press, but they back off of it. Nice defensive rebound by Ernesto. Dustin Dobbs is open, puts it up, double pumps. Oh, and it's just a little too hard. Comes back out. Number 12 comes down for a quick one, nothing but air. Chaz Brown with the defensive board is immediately fouled by number 44. We have another quick timeout by the Hawthorne coach. We've got 4:06 remaining in this game, 55-51. Hawthorne's got 16 fouls. The next one will be a 1-on-1, and Wendover's a long ways away with only 3 team fouls. Wolverines are starting to distance themselves. Hawthorne coach is giving them a hard time. Nobody doesn't understand how they're doing it. Seems to be more adamant with his players. Larson's got to be happy with his club playing in this last couple minutes. They've been controlling the ball, shooting well. That last attempt by Dustin Dobbs should have went down. Just a little bit too hard on the rim, and it bounced back out. Here we go, Wolverine ball. We got Jake Palafox still in for the Wolverines. Chaz gets the ball at the very top. And bring it back around. They're looking in deep. Ernesto comes up for the screen. Back into Ernesto and back over to Manuel. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines. Larson has to be happy with that play session. 57-51, 6-point lead. .44 takes a long three and it's bounced way out. He gets his own rebound and fouled by 42. Nice aggressive play by Chaz Brown.
Nice job, Jake.
Hawthorne will inbound the ball. Almost picked off by Manuel on the top. 44 comes up, uses his screen, and puts one down. 57-53, 4-point lead with 3 minutes to go. We need a couple defensive stops by the Wolverines and score here. Ernesto comes in hard, puts it up and in. Nice strong play by Ernesto to put that ball up. Gives him a 6-point lead. then we've got a foul by Ernesto inside, kind of over the back. Didn't have real good position. They'll be out underneath the basket. That's only the Wolverines' 15th foul. Deep into number 20, who uses it, comes up and under. Ernesto can't really foul him, or it would be his 4th or 5th foul. I'm not sure which one. That moves the score still within 4 for the Hawthorne team. 2:22 left in the game. Ernesto makes his presence felt, puts it up, and it's off, and defensive board controlled by Hawthorne. They can cut this lead down to 2. That one's off, and we got defensive tip, and we got number 20 over the back. That should maybe sit him, I'm not sure. That's 5. The big guy's out. That has to hurt Hawthorne's chances here. 40's back in. We'll march on down for a 1-on-1. That's not a good sign for Hawthorne. Number 20 with the over-the-back foul. 2:06 left in the game. Ernesto could increase the lead to 6 if he hits both of these. That should be about enough distance for the Wolverines to hold on. Ernesto hits the second one. We have got 61-55, 6 points. We have 44 coming all the way up. Oh, he hits it down, he hits the line. Oh, and they give it back to Hawthorne. Terrible call by the refs. And the Wendover crowd lets them know it. Oh, they don't like that call. They're still yelling about it. 32 dribbles down in. Oh, and gets away with it. Back to 24. Deep into number 40. That one's good. They cut the gap by 4 points with 1:39 to go. Wolverines just need to control the ball and not throw it away like they just did. Number 12 comes up on the left-hand side. And we've got a foul on number 20. He'll get 2 shots. He's still on the ground. He gets back up quickly. Number 12 can cut the lead to actually 1 if he hits both these. We got 1:29. We got a Hawthorne coach telling something to Larson, which is a bunch of idiots. The Wolverines just need to stall it out. We got it on the floor, foul on number 40, number 20 doing it. Hordorf, the coach that's giving Coach Larson a hard time. I've actually played against him years ago, and he was probably the cheapest player I ever knew. He's accusing Larson of teaching his guys bad plays. Yeah. He was terrible himself. Cade Brown pretty well locks that up. Moving the lead to 4. That means a 2-possession ball game. Hawthorne coach immediately calls a timeout, realizing that they'll need 2 possessions now. As he runs out, being kind of a jerk. Still got plenty of time in this game. We've got 1:10 left. We got Barris coming over. Just surveying the crowd. I don't know. Wolverines Wolverines are in a very good position right now.
I don't get the shots he wants us to take.
They can hold off, go do a couple good defensive stops and not let them hit a three-pointer here. I think we'll be able to go down to the minutes because Hawthorne basically, the Wolverines going to a stall are going to have to foul. And most of the Wolverines can hit the foul shots pretty readily. We'll see how Cade does on this series. A little bit of pressure for the senior, Cade Brown. So Hawthorne tries to disrupt his shooting technique. And it pulls itself in. Nice little roll in for the Wolverines. 63-58. They hurry it down. Oh, and they almost pass it out of bounds. Nice defense by the Wolverines to tie the ball up. There's nothing for them. But they still recover it. Number 12 brings it under. We've got, ugly ball, but offensive board. We got a foul. We got a foul either on 42 or 50. 4-2. And that's only 4 fouls on Chaz Brown. To finish this game out, we've got 50 seconds left. We've got 42 Chaz Brown and 50 Anesto on the lower blocks. Cade Brown 20 and Dustin Dobbs 34 with Manuel covering the backcourt. That cuts the lead down to 4 with 50 seconds left. He hits the second one. 3-point ball game. Dobbs takes it to the corner, thinks about it. Smartly dribbles back out. Oh, and almost passes the ball away. Now over to Chaz Brown. They're trying to find somebody to foul. They need to foul somebody. Cade goes all the way up and they finally get a foul. Two shots. Two-shot foul. Their crowd wants a traveling call. Cade Brown steps up the line again. Puts the first one down. Almost takes it out of reach. Still now that makes it a two-possession ball game with 30 seconds left. 64-60. And the second one's off. And Hawthorne, and Wendover almost recovers it. The Hawthorne team brings it down fast. Brings it over there. They need two quickly, and they get it. 23 seconds left, 64-62. And they foul very quickly on the court. They didn't have much choice. Cade Brown will go back to the line. Just when you count the Hawthorne team out, they come back in. Almost pull it back out of the hat. Cade Brown steps to the line and hits the first one. Turns it back into a three-point ball game. 20 seconds left. That one is on as well. 66-62, 4-point ball game. Hawthorne comes down fast and scores again. 64-66. They foul with 8 seconds left. Cade Brown will have to hit these to seal the game. Hits one, they still have a 3-point attempt. Hits both, the game is out. Coach Larson has to be happy with this game. Cade Brown pulls up to shoot this one. Hawthorne's trying to set it up and makes the first one. Hawthorne's going to have to hit a quick three-pointer to even get overtime in this one. Cade hits the second, he'll seal the game for the Wolverines. 8 seconds left on the clock. The senior's at the line. And that one's good as well. It's pretty well done deal. 6 seconds left. He pulls up a three-pointer and misses it. Offensive board by Hawthorne. And the claim is over. With the score of 68-64, with the Wolverines pulling out a close one here at Wendover.